Hey everybody, Dragon Age Origins Part 13 here, and we've arrived in Orzammar. So let's, oh well.
Fair journeys, Warden.
Let's start exploring. Stealing from people.
Locals, Paragon.
Yeah, taking a look around. There should be some things to examine, such as this Paragon thing, which gave me 50 experience points out the wazoo there.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branca, all Orzammar will know your name.
Ah! See, these are all the Paragons.
If only you had come less drunk.
So Orzammar is going through some shit, so they're like not too thrilled that I'm here. Hey, I just leveled up. So let's take care of that. Now let's see, I'm gonna give myself 2 in strength and 1 in dexterity. We're gonna do Master Coercion. Shale is still talking. Just checking out these skills. Alright. Do weapon sweep. Alright, cool.
But don't you get bored? Wouldn't you want to dream at least?
I do not dream. This is what I do.
There. Shale and Alistair talking about sleeping and dreams and such. Interesting, but gotta move on. Lots of things to do here in Orzammar. Lots of things to do. Okay, so loading. There's gonna be a little scene here, that's why it's taking so long. Yeah. And we are at the Commons, which is the main area of Orzammar.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
Oh snap.
You've bitten off more than you can chew. Handlers, separate these dashers in the diamond quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Oh, he did, fuck you. Prince Balin's a dick. Alright, so here we are in the Orzammar Commons. Dude just got fucking murdered.
Fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders.
Let's talk to him.
Vieta, surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The Blight is coming, and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No Paragons here.
I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Dick.
Perhaps we should have a drink since we've stopped. Wow.
There's a shop there, but let's talk to her first.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
Yeah, I'm not a dwarf. So this is some kind of shrine?
I don't know that word. This is a section of stone kept bare to receive our prayers. The stone gave rise to our people, and it is where their spirits return in death.
What were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Do you want me to go look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden. That's what we do.
Warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
Okay, so that's a new quest. Once we're in the deep roads, we'll be able to handle that. Let's go in here. Oh, well.
Welcome to Jannar
I'll start leveling
family
stealing
honors.
soon enough.
I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Alright, let's see. Let's see what you've got.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Alright, let's see. Alright, nothing that I really want right now, but it's worth coming in here to check out the wall carving and get 50 experience. That guy's daughter wants to become a mage, which is interesting because dwarves can't use magic. That's a little later on, I think, though. Oh, it's the tavern. Let's go in there.
I once drank a thimble of... I'll trust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapster's. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I'm just looking around.
Certainly, Warden.
I think one of our future party members is hanging out in here. Let's see him, but...
I don't understand why the prudent...
Well, he might not be here right now. I know he hangs out here a lot.
decide who's worthy, and then he practically slapped me.
Oh well, I thought I might look. There's nothing in here. There is a party member that is going to join us, and I thought he might be hanging out in there. Don't worry about it right now. This person has a quest.
Maker's blessing on you.
Oh, jeez. A dwarven chanter, of course. I didn't think dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Whose permission do you need to open a chantry?
The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Lillian approves 2 points. That's what makes it worth it, really. And I just got moderate cunning from her. Let's go over to the other side. Actually, let me go this way first, because I think there's a spot to gain a little more experience up here. Yeah, there it is.
I am told you lost a large number of comrades in the battle with the Darkspawn.
Not happening.
Key required for that.
I can't remember if I ever had anyone important.
Oh, this guy's worth talking to.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they scare.
Common nugs? I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
So if I see any nugs, I'll bring them to him. They're all over the place.
Do you have a moment?
Ah, here's the guy's daughter.
You look like you're not from around here.
Can I help you?
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
The Circle of Magi?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
You want me to ask them?
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Liliana approves. Another bump for her. You know, I think there's a nug on the bridge, so let me just grab one just to knock that quest off. And, oh, there's one right there. Yeah, but I think there's one on the bridge. They're pretty much... Oh, there's a floor carving to check out. 50 experience points. They're pretty much all over the place. Pretty sure there's one over here. There it is. Steal.
Don't think so.
Grab the nug. Of course there's more around. I know there's some down there, but I don't think I can get far enough down there right now to grab the nug. I'll try, but these guys will stop. Oh, nope, there it is. There's also more experience there. Grab the nug. So that's 3 of them right there. Not bad.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
Yeah, I got a nug for you here.
Zaraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude. But find a bunch more of these, and I'll toss you whatever I found.
He gave me some. He gave me 12 silvers. I'm in. Oh wait, I think there's one back here too. No, apparently not. Apparently a whole lot of nothing back there. Okay. Let's head over to the Diamond Quarter. That's where a lot of the magic happens. Warriors can learn to disengage from or taunt enemies, allowing them to control the battlefield. Oh my. Yeah, here we are in the Diamond Quarter. I think if you go up here, there's something. Yep. Another 50 experience points.
Wager?
She'll call them midgets. She is funny.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont, the one true
Harrowmont's estate. I'll come back there. It's a weapons rack. I can get a steel diamond maul. That's worth picking up. Speaking of steel, oh, it didn't work. Oh well. Yeah, I gotta start leveling that. I do want to head over to the Shaper, right? Let's talk to her.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Alright. Get out of the way, Shale.
And I'm off.
Yeah, another 50 experience points.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont's insinuating.
Alright, that's where Balin is. That's the Royal Palace. I won't be going there for quite a while because I'm going to side with Harrowmont in this debacle. That's the Chamber of the Assembly, but I do want to visit the Shaper at first. Which is the furthest away, of course. Because it's one I want to visit first. It's somewhere over here, right? Oh, there it is. Lots to do in here, some quests to pick up. We can talk to that guy about the Chantry thing. And there's experience laying around, so definitely worth coming here.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memory? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaper. What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums
Dust Town.
As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. they couldn't know the value.
Alright, so that's another quest. Thief in the House of Learning.
And you think that we
quite
would
busy.
just be standing there, but no.
Alright. Check out that book. 50 experience points. Let's talk to Orta here.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony.
Oh, really?
My mother's family believes they were
So
descended
interesting.
from Anna Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I'm a Grey Warden. I'm not afraid of the deep roads.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
So that's a new quest. Lost to the Memories. Here's the Shaper.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
Shaper of Memories?
The Shaper guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost times. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad.
I would like your permission to open a chantry here.
That is an odd request.
Yeah, it is.
Especially for one so new to our city.
Yeah, what are you going to do? I come on behalf of Brother Burkle, a cleric of Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
What harm would it do to let him preach?
He seems a charitable man. But that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzammar's traditions. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
No. Thank you for your time.
I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
Okay. So next time I'm in the Commons, I will
I hope you find what you're looking for.
talk to Brother Burkle there and let him know what's up. Actually, let me check over here first. Alright, so there's another book there. Boom! 50 experience points. Book there. Boom! There's one there. Boom! Of course, you could always read these in your codex, too. Yeah, there we go. It's a great place to gain experience here. The Shaper is. A load of things just to read. And there's a lock chest, which I found silverite, gloves of diligence, and a book, The Search for the True Prophet. I'll worry about who to give that to later. Actually, let me check out those silverite gloves. They might be something I would equip on Alistair. Let's see. Oh. He doesn't have enough strength right now, so I'll just hang on to those. Alright, so let's go to the council and see what's up. We got the former king's son, Balin, who thinks that he should be king because he's the king's son, but that's not how dwarves do it. They appoint their kings, and the former king's chosen successor is Lord Harrowmont. Now in the epilogue, the ending of the game, Harrowmont basically does weaken Orzammar with his policies while Balin strengthens it. However, Harrowmont is a good person who's at least trying to do what's right, while Balin is a huge cock gobbler, so we're going to side with Harrowmont.
Warden, it is always a blessing for Orzammar to host you. I am Vartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
I need aid against a blight.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now, the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Battling the blight is more important than politics.
No one wishes this fight over. While it rages, Orzammar can spare no one to combat what may or may not be a new blight.
Then I will have to seek my aid from Harrowmont instead.
Wait. We must be cautious about whom to trust. But perhaps we could find a way. Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
Forget it. I'm not doing Balin's dirty work.
Very well. But do not expect my prince to see you as anything more than another ignorant surfacer. I will be here if you change your mind.
I'm gonna kill his ass anyway. So, I mean, it gives you the quest anyway, but I'm not gonna be completing that.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Okay.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass as a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Desher's lords.
That's Harrowmont.
The assembly.
Actually, no,
I've
it's not.
the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
He looks kind of like that.
Steward Bandit.
That's Bandolor.
Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
It's just like real life. Politics. Alright, so let's... Oh, yeah, he's right there. Let's talk to him. I'm probably not going to be able to steal from him. Yeah. Next time I level, I'll level my stealing. I was just really making sure my coercion was high enough.
This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize a Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Is there any way I can break this stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin Verender, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartak Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Alright, so let's head over to the Harrowmont estate, which is right here in the Diamond Quarter. And we'll talk to Harrowmont's man and see what we need to do to gain his trust. Oh, I had a Dulin.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Verender, second to Lord Harrowmont.
I don't have to go far, he's right there.
Own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I have a treaty obliging Orzammar to aid against the blight.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
How can I prove I'm not working for Balin?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So you'd like me to enter the proving in Harrowmont's name?
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I'll enter the Proven and see why the others withdrew.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harriman's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Beisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Indeed. I'm gonna kick ass, you know it. Okay, so I'm actually gonna stop right here and see you in the next video, which will be later on tonight, so see you then.